Greetings YouTubers, Rymante here with part 25 of Shadow Man. Before we go any further, the first loose end I mentioned at the end of the last part just involves walking back down the corridor that leads to the Lizard King's room, and then... see that room the headless zombie is coming out of? Head in there. And BAM! Second shotgun. You can now dual wield pump action shotguns in live side. This also has the added benefit of increasing your shotgun shell capacity to 100 from 50. Okay, next loose end is back in the London sewers. Find your way back to this area that I forgot to explore last time for accumulator number 4. I'm pretty sure the 5th one is somewhere in the maze of Gardale County Jail, but I couldn't find it on my own and I did not want to look up a guide for it. There's also some other nasty surprises here in Jack's dwelling.
Not at all good.
Right. With those two loose ends tied up, where the hell is the final Dark Soul? Well, first of all, we have to head back to the engine block through Jack's prism door. Then, you proceed through the level as normal until you get to this true form in a cage. Every other one of these cages has been locked by either a switch or a script trigger. So which one opens this cage? Wait, what? It was unlocked the whole time? You son of a... The rules for these cages were firmly established. You either had to unlock them yourself, or walk through the script trigger for them to automatically unlock. Why is this one different from all the rest? I spent hours searching other levels because of this crap!
Yes. The power of the Dark Souls. I embrace it.
The time has finally come, everyone. Let us head back to the Marrow Gates and claim our prize.
Got it. Got it. I am the Lord of Deadside. Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess we get 2 prizes. A new cheat,
Be useful.
and the legendary Book of Shadows. Which is actually a letter from the developers to you, the player, along with lots of concept art and other nifty behind the scenes stuff. I will show the Book of Shadows in more detail in another bonus video. Look for that link in the description below. For now though, we've got one last stop to make before the end. It's time to finally use those accumulators we've been gathering. A minimum of 3 are required to unlock access to the game's strongest weapon. The Violator. The other 2 accumulators are used as spares to top up your Violator ammo to 999. Excellent. Now, all the pieces are in place. Let us return to the engine block and finish Shadow Man! With all the Dark Engine consoles shut off, these big squishy pistons are feeling much less squishy, allowing Mike to progress safely towards the heart of the asylum.
Please, Mikey!
Luke!
It's bad, Mikey. Real bad. They're gonna kill me if they catch me.
Luke, don't move. Stay there. I'm coming to get you. Jesus, Luke! No!
Oh yeah, one small bit of advice if you ever end up playing this game yourself. It might seem obvious, but save the game now.
Luke, there you are. What you doing running away like that? Luke, speak to me, kid.
Hiya, Mikey. Glad you could make it. I've been waiting for you. I've been scared. Scared they were gonna catch me. That you weren't gonna come get me.
Here, Luke. You should have known I'd always be there for you, bro.
There were bad things in the dark. Badder than the boogeyman. They did stuff to me. Stuff I don't want to think about.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Luke.
Hey, you want to hear a joke, Mikey?
Sure.
Once upon a time, there was a murderer and his victim walking hand in hand towards some deep, dark woods. The victim squeezes the murderer's hand real tight. He says, looking up pleadingly with big brown eyes, "I'm really scared, mister, of the deep, dark woods."
Luke, what the hell?
He sighs and he says, "You're scared. How the hell do you think I feel? I'm gonna be walking back through them on my own."
Pretty funny, hey, Mikey? Pretty goddamn amusing, don't you think?
You ain't Luke. You ain't my brother.
Congratulations! You win the booby prize. It was never your brother. Just a little insurance to get you here. Really, Michael, you must learn to let the dead rest in peace.
Who are you?
And he asked him, "What is thy name?" And he replied, "My name is Legion, for we are many." And you, Shadow Man, are Legion also. The souls of the many fill your vitals to bursting.
To hell with this obscure shit. I don't need it. All I need to know is that I'm gonna take you down.
You really don't get it, do you? You're even more of a posturing fool than I first believed. When I came up with my grand and incredibly brilliant plan, which you will know as the prophecy, all those years ago.
What? You created the prophecy?
Of course I did, you pillock. Surely you didn't believe all that bollocks about the old gods imparting the knowledge to the ancients. The only god back then was me. It was I who spoke to the ancients in their dreams and planted the seed for my triumphant return. Of course, all those years ago, I couldn't have hoped for a more willing puppet. Luckily, the puppet is you, Michael Leroy. And of course, now that you have so kindly presented poor Lukey with his teddy bear, it is impossible for you to leave.
You bastard!
Thank you. I suppose you've read Les Cartes, for it is written, "And Legion took the power of the Dark Souls unto him." I knew that the Dark Souls would be difficult to get, and I needed someone to bring them to me. And here you are, replete with their immortal power. a power I require to energize my dark engine and project my armies across the veil to Liveside. As it was in the beginning, is now, and forever shall be.
It isn't over yet.
I think it is, Michael. Well and truly over. We spoke the word to Pike, Batrachian, Cruz, and the others, so that they might open the way. We whispered sweet nothings into Nettie's ear as she lay sleeping, and she sent you to us, like the proverbial lamb to the slaughter man.
The power is within you, Shadow Man. The power to unleash the apocalypse upon your peasant little world.
The throne awaits you, Michael Leroy. You are the fuel for a great engine, as it was in the beginning, is now, and forever shall be. Amen to that.
So many revelations! Not that you have much time to contemplate that lengthy cutscene as Legion immediately swings into action. Huh. You know, this final boss seems kind of easy.
Get up! Get up, you bastard!
Alas, it would appear that I am done for.
You didn't reckon on the fact that the dark souls I now possess would give me even greater power. Power enough to take you down.
You might think that, but unfortunately, and once again, you are woefully mistaken.
What the? Jesus!
Now you will die!
Oh shit! What the hell do I do now?
This is the way the world ends, Michael. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Goodbye.
God, no! Shadow Man!
With a whimper.
So, in a surprise twist, Legion is actually impossible to kill and he wins. The end. Nah, I'm only kidding. Roll the real boss fight. Rather neat, eh? If you die here, you don't just get sent back to a checkpoint. You actually get the bad ending and are then booted back to the main menu, which is why I recommended saving before this point. The actual final fight against Legion is actually fairly tough. The Insane Shield is very useful here, as most of Legion's attacks are of the homing variety. The energy balls he fires at you are particularly deadly, so definitely make sure to at least avoid those. This fight is mainly about surviving long enough to kill Legion, using every small break in his attack pattern to fire off some violator rounds in his general direction. After you've used roughly half of your violator supply, switch to the shadow gun, as, once again, Legion will not die unless the final blow is from the shadow gun. If you're wondering where this is the pit below the walkways you saw in my failed boss fight. So yes, it is safe to jump down, and I'd actually recommend it. There's lots more barrels down here with supplies you might need during the fight.
This was the one flaw in your plan, Legion. The Dark Souls have given me the power to defeat you. I've read my prophecy. And Legion shall take the Dark Souls unto him. Well, here they are.
My God, the lad's got him bloody done it. Looks like you owe me that drink, Michael.
I am the Lord of Deadside, walker between the worlds, immortal voodoo warrior. As a god, I stamp upon the writhing face of the Deadside serpent. Weapon in my hand, the arcing death blow. The horror. I embrace it.
And there you have it! Shadow Man is done and dusted. I'll be wrapping up Shadow Man with 2 final bonus videos. The Book of Shadows one I mentioned earlier, and another which shows off all the cheats I managed to unlock over the course of the game. I hope you've enjoyed this look at one of my favourite games from my high school years. Man, hard to believe it's been nearly 15 years since this game came out. Well, actually, looking at the graphical presentation, maybe not. Now then, inevitably, the end of a series brings with it the question of, what's next? Well, right now I will reveal that I am planning on reviving the 5-year-old PC test, but it will be fleshed out a bit more and have a different name. As for the next Let's Play, I'm keeping that to myself for now. However, if you're one of my Twitter followers over at RymanteX, you'll be among the first to know what's next on the Let's Play front. I also have plans to stream more frequently on Twitch, but, well, streaming is a fickle beast that's hard to keep under control, so we'll see. On that note, I'll leave you with the rest of the credits. Until next time folks, ta-ta for now.